All right, everyone, buckle up, because today we are diving into a topic that could totally shake up the real estate world.
Definitely a hot one.
You guys sent us this YouTube video, and the title is kind of intense, Breaking. The Real Estate Commission lawsuit will destroy real estate agents.
Yeah, a little dramatic.
Just a tad. But it brings up some really interesting questions for anyone who's ever bought or sold a house, so let's break it down.
Let's do it.
So for those who haven't seen the video yet, basically this lawsuit is saying that the way real estate agents get paid, those commissions you always hear about, might actually be driving up home prices for everyone.
Yeah, that's making a lot of people nervous.
For sure. So to back up a bit, can you explain how these commissions even work?
Okay, so traditionally when you sell your house, you pay your real estate agent a percentage of the sale price as their commission. That's how they get paid. But here's where it gets interesting for this lawsuit. That commission is often split with the buyer's agent, too.
Okay. So both agents get a cut of the sale.
Exactly.
And how does that work?
Well, it's all tied into this thing called the Multiple Listing Service, or MLS. You've probably heard of it.
I've definitely heard of it.
So it's basically a giant database where agents list properties for sale. And that's how most people find homes these days.
Here.
Because both the buyer's and seller's agents are usually involved in a transaction, that commission gets split between them.
Gotcha. So the lawsuit is claiming that this whole system built around the MLS, which is controlled by the National Association of Realtors,
Clever.
they're saying that this is basically price fixing disguised as just the way it's always been done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, NAR is pushing back hard, saying commissions are negotiable and that both buyers and sellers benefit from how things work now.
Yeah.
But this lawsuit and this YouTube video are definitely raising some eyebrows and making people question those assumptions.
For sure. It's definitely got people talking. And this is where that YouTube video gets really interesting. He makes this comparison between realtor fees and lawyer fees.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me think, good point.
Right.
Because lawyers often work on contingency. They take a percentage of what you win.
Right.
But you could also choose to represent yourself in court.
You could?
It's just way more risky.
Much riskier.
So he's saying if you don't have to hire a lawyer, why should homeowners feel like they have to use an agent and pay this big percentage?
Yeah, it really makes you stop and think, especially with how much money we're talking about in these real estate transactions.
Exactly. And the YouTuber pulls up this article from Axios, I think it was called, The Real Estate Industry That Doesn't Make Much Sense, or something like that.
Oof, yeah, the title.
Yeah, not exactly a glowing review.
Nope.
And the article actually quotes an expert saying that you could buy a car with what some people pay in realtor fees.
Yeah, and that's kind of the point the lawsuit is trying to make, right?
Right.
They're saying these commissions are a big reason why houses are so unaffordable. Because if agents know they're getting this huge percentage no matter what, does it really make sense for them to fight for a lower price for their client?
Yeah, because a lower price means a smaller commission for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where are their priorities really lying?
That's a really good point. But to be fair, the YouTuber does push back on that a little bit.
Okay, how so?
Well, he says that in reality, agents usually get sellers more money for their homes because they have all this experience and these skills like marketing and negotiating, and they just know the market so well.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And he even told some stories about his own clients who were totally happy to pay the commission in the end because they got way more than they expected for their place.
Sure, there are some rock star agents out there for sure who do an amazing job and get incredible results for their clients.
Totally. And to be fair to the YouTuber, he did say that commissions are usually negotiable.
Oh, they are.
So it's not like it's always a fixed percentage.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
But this lawsuit still makes you wonder if this whole structure where the seller is paying both agents, if that's really the fairest way to do it.
Right, like what about buyers who feel like their agent didn't really do that much?
Exactly. Or sellers who want more say in how their money is being spent during the process.
Yeah, for sure. And that's where that idea of unbundling services comes in that the YouTuber talked about.
Right.
So instead of one big commission, you pay for each service individually. Like you need help staging your home. Okay, there's a fee for that.
Yeah.
You want someone to handle the open houses. That's another fee.
So it's like you get to customize your real estate experience.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the driver's seat. You choose what you need and what you're willing to pay for. Now, whether this lawsuit will actually succeed and force these kinds of changes is still a big question mark.
Totally. So for our listeners out there, whether they're hoping to buy their first place or thinking about selling their current one, what could this lawsuit actually mean for them?
Well, I say the lawsuit wins.
Yay.
Okay. One possibility is that we might actually see home prices go down if those commissions aren't baked into the cost anymore.
That would be huge.
Right. Imagine that.
That would be amazing.
So that's one thing. But even as prices don't, like, completely plummet,
Right.
I think we could still see a shift toward more transparency in pricing.
Like, instead of just seeing one big commission fee.
Exactly. You'd see every single service itemized so you know exactly what you're paying for.
Like you said, it's choosing a la carte instead of being stuck with the prefix menu.
I like that analogy. But here's the thing. Even if this lawsuit disappeared tomorrow, the real estate industry is already changing, whether people like it or not. Technology has put so much more information and control into the hands of buyers and sellers.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, think about it. You can scroll through listings online. You can research neighborhoods. You can even get pre-approved for a mortgage, all from your couch.
All from your couch in your pajamas.
Exactly. You used to need an agent just to find out the most basic stuff.
Right. Which kind of makes you wonder, where does that leave real estate agents in the future?
Right. Are they going to go extinct?
It's the big question this lawsuit is bringing up.
I mean, is this the beginning of the end?
The end of real estate agents as we know them?
Maybe. But I think it's more of a wake-up call for the industry to evolve.
Adapt or die, right?
Pretty much. I think the agents who will thrive are the ones who can really show their value.
It's like what that YouTuber said. Even he seemed to believe that savvy homeowners would still want to work with an agent.
Exactly. Savvy. That's the key word. Consumers are getting smarter. They've got more information at their fingertips than ever before. So the agents who will succeed are the ones who are like trusted advisors.
Not just gatekeepers of information anymore.
Exactly. They'll use technology to their advantage, give personalized advice, and really fight for their clients' best interests.
Go above and beyond.
Exactly. Anticipate needs. Exceed expectations. That's the name of the game.
Wow. So much to think about as we watch this lawsuit unfold. It's really making everyone rethink the future of real estate.
Yeah, and maybe some other industries too.
Right. Who knows what's next?
It's a brave new world out there.
That's for sure. Well, on that note, thanks for joining us, everyone, on this deep dive into the wild world of real estate commissions.
Until next time.